she was alone. Then, suddenly, she started to hear the voices of little children crying, but she could not see them. She traced their voices to one of the rooms in the house and saw the children crying, extending their hands and crying out for help. Molly's heart broke, and she tried to reach out to them to comfort them, but shockingly, she could not get close to them. She tried all she could, but it was not possible. Slowly and slowly, the children's voices started to fade, and when Molly blinked her eyes and opened them, she could not see any of the children again. She was seized with fear, and as she tried to shout to call them back, she shouted out in reality. Sephew, who was sleeping next to her, heard her scream and tapped her. "Molly, what is it? Why are you shouting in your sleep?" Molly opened her eyes and tried to remember what had just happened. She narrated it to Sephew. "This is the first time I've had my regular dreams about children since we got married, but what I don't understand is why I could not touch them like before. This has never happened before." Sephew was surprised too. She had told him about her recurring dreams, but it had never been like this. He was confused and did not know what to make of the dream, so he just assured her, "Don't worry, I'm sure there is nothing to worry about." Molly didn't think much of it and let it go. Being an only child, Sephew longed to have his own children as soon as possible to have his own family, and Molly was on the same page with him as she had always dreamed of having as many children as possible. However, 1 year had passed since they got married, but Molly had still not been able to conceive. They were not really bothered about it and went about their lives, but another year passed, and still, there was no sign of pregnancy. Molly was the first to perceive a problem. "Sephew, don't you find it strange that after 2 years, we still have not been able